She was walking across the bridge when suddenly her foot struck a stone. In that instant, the child in her arms slipped, tumbling straight into the rushing water below. The little one cried out, his voice echoing like thunder in her ears. Panicked, the woman bolted forward, desperate to pull him out, but heartbreak struck. He reached the edge. It was already too late. The child was being swept further downstream, the current merciless. Breathless, she raced across to the other side of the bridge, eyes fixed on the swirling water. But no matter how far she leaned, she couldn't reach him. Her body trembled, her hands shook, but she refused to give up. Tears streaked down her face as she ran along the bank, chasing the current, screaming her son's name. The river grew deeper, darker. She splashed in, arms outstretched, but the force was too strong. Gasping, drenched, she stumbled forward, chasing, crying harder with every step. Just then, in her frantic sprint, she spotted a man driving by in a small car. Hope lit her eyes. She waved wildly, blocking his path. "Sir, please, save my child." But instead of compassion, a slap. The man struck her across the face, pushed her aside, and drove away without a second glance. She fell, stunned. Yet even that cruelty could not stop her. With trembling legs, she rose again and ran faster, chasing her boy as the river carried him farther away. A man nearby tried to dive in, but his foot slammed against a rock. He fell back in pain, unable to move, shouting helplessly for someone, anyone, to help. Just then, two men rode by on a bicycle. One of them jumped off, eyes wide with urgency. "I'm going in after him!" he cried. His friend grabbed his arm. "Don't! You'll drown too!" But the man tore free, refusing to stand by. By then, the child had drifted even farther into the wild current. Thinking fast, the rescuer snatched the bicycle, pedaled hard down the bank, then hurled it into the river. Using it like a raft, he climbed on, fought the flow, and lunged forward with every ounce of strength. In a final desperate grab, he caught the child's tiny arm and hauled him up onto the floating frame. The boy screamed, alive, clinging to him as the water surged around them. Carefully, the man pushed back toward the bank and carried the child into his mother's arms. She clutched her baby, sobbing with relief.